So let's go back to our Firebase user listener, and we have login, register, and before our save, let's put a mark and call this resend link methods. And here I'm going to have a func, call this resend verification email. And for this function to work, we have to, of course, tell to which email we want to send verification, which is a string. And then it will have a completion handler. And we will have it escaping. And we pass the error in case if there was one. So it's an optional and doesn't return anything. We say void. Okay. So here we are going to access our authenticator again, and then we want to say access the current user. It's an optional and we may not have one. So we say in order to resend verification email, we need to reload. So it will kind of refresh our local user and it will have an error. And once our local user is refreshed, we can access this and we say auth data current user dot resend current user send email verification with completion handler. We just hit enter and say error, and all we want to do here, we tell our completion and we pass our error here. All right, so this is all you need to do to send a resend a verification email. It's just the same way we are sending our first email verification, but first we are checking if there was any user currently and we want to reload the login. And in order to reset the password, we are going to write another function, reset password. For email is a string. We want to pass an email that we want to reset password for, and we say completion and here again we're going to pass our error, which is a type of error optional and doesn't return anything, so we say void. Okay, and here what we want to do is access our auth data. And we want to say send password reset with email and completion. And the email we want to send it to is our email. And completion here, we just hit enter on it, give it an error name, and we're going to pass this error to our completion handler. So this function will be just send a password reset link to the email. I'm going to go back to my login view, and now we can call these two functions. So we have our login, we finished, forgot password button pressed. What we want to do is we call a function here, reset password. So let's say reset password, and this is a function, and let's go here inside our helpers, register, login. After my register, I'm going to say private func, and we say reset password. And now we should get rid of the error from here. All right, let's go back, reset password. And what we need to do to call the reset password is we are going to access our Firebase user listener shared dot reset password for, and we pass our email text field dot text, and we can force unwrap this because we know there is a text, and the error is our error variable. And let's just inform our user what happened. So we say if error is equals to nil, it means our password reset was sent. So let's say progress HUD.show success, and we're going to pass a reset link send to email. Otherwise, we want to say else. Let's show an error. I'm going to copy this and paste it here. And instead, we are going to just give our error localized description if this didn't work. And in order to resend verification email, let's just write another private func here. Resend verification email. And again, I'm going to access my Firebase user listener.shared.resend verification email to the email address, and I'm going to access my email text field.text, and completion is just error, our variable name. And let me just copy this and paste it here, and we're just going to change the success. We just say new verification email sent, or we just print the error. So I'm going to call this resend verification email inside my actions here. So we have IB actions, resend email button, and let's just take this away and we put this resend verification email. And let's try this. So let's click on forgot password first. It says email is required, and let's put it iOS dev school@gmail.com. Let's say forgot password. It says resend link send. I'm going to check my email address. All right, I have received an email address, and if you follow the link, it will take you to Firebase, and it will just ask you to put a new password. I am not going to do that. As long as we receive this email means everything is working. Let's test our resend email. So I'm going to go to my Firebase. Let's delete this user. So I'm deleting all the users in case if there were any. And my authentication, I'm going to come here and right click, delete account. I'll delete this. And also I'm going to delete my application. Okay, now we have kind of a fresh start. So let's run our application again. I'm going to register. And let's register. And this resend email button is appearing now. So let me get rid of everything. And first of all, I want to check if the first email came. Okay, I have the first verification email. I want to click on resend. We have blocked all requests from this user. Okay, I guess the problem is, you see, this is automated. What we did is we registered, then we ask a password request, and then we are trying to register again, and Firebase is just decided to block the user for now. Let's print this forgot password, resend. Not this one. Got our helpers and register, resend email. So we are just printing this, but I didn't have time to read everything. So let's print, and we print our error so we have it in console, and just rerun. It may work this time because some time has passed from last try, but anyway, let's try. We need to register, so let me click this and okay, wait a minute, we need to just refresh here. This was the new user created. Let's delete this one, and let's delete our user from here. So we have a fresh start, and let me just clean this as well. So we register, says verification email sent, auth email sent with error nil. I'm going to, again, let me check if we have received it. Yep, I'm going to delete that, and let's ask for another one. So it says we have blocked all requests from this device due to unusual activity. Try again later. Okay, so let me see. I think, no, I haven't received the second verification email, which is because we just tried too many times in a short period of time. So Firebase automatically blocked this. Let's try one more time. No, it's still blocked. So I guess it will take some time to be able to receive the second verification email because of too much activity. The safety protocol of Firebase has kicked in, and it has blocked our user from getting a second verification email. But what you can do is just check it out a bit later to see if we are getting our verification email sent as well.